capacity crowd that's been anxiously awaiting the start of this one. It's Game 4 of the American League Division Series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Kansas City Royals. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
And remember now, this is only a 5-game series, so this is an elimination game. And I think that anytime a team's season is on the line, well, they've got to play with a sense of urgency. So I think that's exactly what we're going to see here.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 Kansas City Royals.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look here at the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays, as Joe Madden will line them up like this. They'll go to work against a guy who's bounced around a bit, the hard-throwing right-hander Edwin Jackson. And the Royals defensively will look like this behind him. John Hyatt to get his first opportunity here in Game 4. And you'd have to say he's been a non-factor here these first 3 games.
And if they're going to have any chance of moving on, he's going to have to step up his game. They need him to help anchor this attack, and he's been absent so far.
Here's a pitch taken for ball 1 as we get underway here at 7:06.
And I think these guys come into Game 4 with the mindset of, hey, let's put these guys away so we don't have to deal with any kind of a Game 5. Their win in Game 3, that was so huge, especially being on the road. So they know they can win here. The question is, can they do it twice in a row?
Here's the 1-1. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. And Gordon's there to take it in for the first out.
Yeah, an easy fly ball there to start the ball game. One of the big keys for him in this one is going to be keeping that leadoff man off base. He's off to a good start here.
Ben Zobrist digs in at the plate. Now here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are. So the more you can keep these guys guessing, off balance, the better.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Zobrist awaiting the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
1 out, nobody on. 3-2, here it is. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with 1 away.
Will Myers will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Here's the first offering. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. He's set, now the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ready now on 1-1. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Aoki is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
I think that's a situation where he just wasn't ready for the fastball, and it got on him too quickly and just hits a lazy fly ball to right.
Evan Longoria will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Set, now the pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
Pause, now the pitch. And a swing and a miss as all he could do is reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa. And now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Now the starting lineup for Kansas City, as put together by manager Ned Yost, looks like this. Set to face these guys. There you see the numbers for the right-hander Alex Cobb. And defensively, the Rays will look like this behind him. Here now is Nori Aoki to start things out in the home half of inning number 1.
Right fielder, Nori Aoki.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And for these guys now, it's 1 down, 2 to go. They fought off elimination with a good win in Game 3, and they're going to have to do it one more time here. The good news is that the home team has won all 3 games in this series so far. But they're going to need the bats to be alive here, especially early on, if they want to get on a flight after the game and force a Game 5.
Here comes a 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's another 1-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a fly ball out to center for Jennings. And he's got it for the first out. Time to check out the scouting report here as we run the numbers on this 26-year-old right-hander. Alcides Escobar will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just 1 game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
First pitch on the way. This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit.
And here's a case on the mound where he's trying to sneak a first pitch fastball by him. But he was having none of that at the plate. He just sends it right back where it came from.
Here's the DH, Billy Butler. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
And this will get by Longoria at third. It's a fair ball. And DeJesus won't have enough on the throw. He's in safely at third. So 1 out here with runners at first and third. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Runners leap from first and third. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
The next pitch. In tight again, and it's the 2-0 now.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Bubble spot here, the 2-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. Here it comes, 2-1. And Hosmer gets around on one, but this is hooking foul into the seats in right. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. A ball hit hard to the left side. And look out at third as that ball took a crazy hop right over his head. And the run will score, and the Royals are off to a 1-0 lead.
This team's got plenty of guys who can hit the ball out of the ballpark, but these straight singles will do the job as well.
Alex Gordon will stand in looking to keep this first inning rally hot.
Now's our chance. Let's go.
First pitch coming. He'll start in with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
The 1-0. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
2-0 on the way. Swing and a miss. Might have got a piece, actually. It's 2-1. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this early in the ballgame. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
Now here's a slow grounder to the left side. Oh, and that all developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here.
Well, there have been some hard-hit balls in the inning already. This isn't exactly one of them, but it's going to work out well for him just the same. As he reaches here with another hit in the inning, and this one's just an infield single.
Salvador Perez will stand in with a golden opportunity to open this thing up early on. First offering on the way. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Here comes the 1-0. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Bases are loaded with only one out. 1-1 on the way. Swing and a line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will slide in safely as that throw nearly went to the backstop, and the lead grows to 2.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't sure they were going to send him on that ball. This was hit awfully hard, but they decided to roll the dice and take a chance to score him, and it's going to wind up paying off.
Mike Moustakas will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just one hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
First pitch coming. 4-1.
Right here.
1-0 on the way. And this will be fouled away. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Big pitch here, 1-2. Fouled back. Again, a 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Here he comes on 2-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Second inning upcoming here in KC. It's the Royals 2, the Rays nothing. Brian McCann leads things off now in the top half of the second.
The catcher, number 34, Brian McCann.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now here's a swing and a ground ball. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
And right here, if the defense is playing straight up, you figure this has a good chance to get up the middle. But you can see the shortstop lining up just to the right of second base, so the shift works to a T, and they get the 6-3 putout.
Here's the first baseman, James Loney. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one.
See you later, Ray.
Bases are empty, one man out. 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Now the pitch. And he gets under this one, and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 pitch to Loney. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And no, they can't get there. Now another 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Ready with another 2-2. And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. Kane is there, 2 gone. And with 2 gone now, we'll look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And the question becomes, will we be able to fill a spot in the ALCS after the game, or will we need a Game 5 to decide a winner in the series? David DeJesus will get a shot here, and he's looking to get off the schneid. Hitless in the series so far.
And he's an important guy to get going. If they're going to have any chance in this series, he really needs to start getting a little more involved.
And here's the first pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here it comes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
All right, Kansas City.
The 1-1. Down low again, it's 2-1. A 2-1 offering. And ball 3 now to DeJesus as he looks to work his way aboard. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Here he comes, 3-1. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. And the pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Yeah, and this has been the big concern with this guy over the last couple seasons. He's prone to getting hurt by the base on balls. Already that's 2 walks here in the early going, and that's something that he's going to need to get a handle on pretty quick.
Desmond Jennings will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. First pitch coming. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. And Aoki will put this one away to retire the side. Rays strand just the 1. They trail things here 2-0. Mike Moustakas will get a chance here, and you see the numbers for the series. He just has not gotten going yet.
Now, and if they're going to get back in this series, they're going to need him to get back in the groove because this pitching staff has buried him so far.
Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. 1-0 home. At third, Longoria. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting eighth, second baseman,
Omar Infante will get his first opportunity now. Here it comes now to Infante. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now here it comes. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Here comes the 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
2-2 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Taken there by Escobar. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
batting ninth, center fielder,
Lorenzo Cain will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. First pitch to him. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Well, much better here in the second inning. To me, he looked a little bit tentative early on. It's starting to look like he's finding the rhythm now.
And now a pitch on the way. And a bouncing ball, foul. Pitch on the way. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. KC down in order. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Yunel Escobar will stand in, and you see the numbers for the series so far. He's really been one of their unsung heroes.
Well, it seems like in just about every series, you get that one guy who really steps up, and he's been that guy so far.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
The pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Well, he really bunched him up on that two-seam fastball right there. That's not a very confident swing either, and the result? Just an easy ground ball.
Stepping in now, John Hyatt, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Now the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Here it comes. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. He'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Now the 1-2. Now a pitch popped up. Should be enough room for Perez behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
We'll check out that 1-2 pitch again in show motion. This pitch is up around the letters, and you'll see that back elbow drop down a bit and kind of drag through the zone. That's what causes him to pop it up.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready with the 2-1. And this will be fouled away. Now here it comes. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Here's the full count offering. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. The 3-2 one more time. Now a hard hit ball that's caught out there by Infante. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Nori Aoki makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Nori Aoki.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Come on, let's get a hit.
Now the pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. The 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Chopper, foul. The 2-2 one more time. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, a little surprising he wouldn't pull the trigger on that one right there. This isn't anything fancy. Just a right over the top 4-seam fastball. Absolutely frozen.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Yeah, and this ball's hit right down the line and not fair by a whole lot. You can see the umpire right on it to make the call. And he gets it right as this ball is fair by not more than a foot or so.
Billy Butler will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. first pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Here's the 1-0 pitch now to Butler. Swing and a liner. Foul. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Two 1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
Now the 3-1 pitch. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from first.
And every hitter knows you're going to see more fastballs when you've got good speed over there at first base. And that's exactly what he gets here as he drives this one. And, of course, because of that speed, that runner's going to come all the way around and score from first base.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Comes set, now the pitch. The 0-1 pitch is swung on and grounded toward Escobar at short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Alex Gordon will dig in. He singled his first time around. Now the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses 1-1.
You can tell a lot about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
And now here, 1-2, this is where you need your best pitch. You've got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
Come on now, Ed.
Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Will Myers will start things out here for the Rays, to be followed on deck by Evan Longoria. Now here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Now here's the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Evan Longoria will try it again, set down on strikes his first time. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Pitch on the way. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Oh, he shoots this one on into center field for a base hit.
And even though they've been out-hit by 5 so far, this is still just a 3-0 game. So they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination.
Brian McCann will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch on the way. And that misses, ball one.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Runners on first with one down. The 1-0 now to McCann. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Here comes the 2-1. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And that's going to be a base hit from McCann. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Trying to change the eye level there. After the fastball up, they come right back with an off-speed pitch at the knees. But he stays right on it, drives it for a base hit.
Here's the first baseman, James Loney. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. Salvador Perez will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Catcher, Salvador Perez.
Now here's the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. One-0 pitch now. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. There to take it is DeJesus, and that's your first out of the inning.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. The guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
Mike Moustakas will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Well, that's a nice job right there to readjust to that curveball. I don't know if he was sitting on it or what, but he certainly hit it hard. Unfortunately for him, right at someone.
Omar Infante will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here it comes now to Infante. And a ball 1-0.
Come on, Royals.
Here's a 1-0. Off the plate again. 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
2-0 count, the pitch. Threw him a breaking ball, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
The 2-2. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And he is in there.
Well, never too late to get a rally started. He gets a little fortunate here to beat this one out, but he's going to take it. And that gives his guys a shot here with 2 outs.
Lorenzo Cain will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. He's ready now. The pitch sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
A runner on first with 2 away. One pitch on the way. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
Here's the 1-2. And this is swung on and grounded to Escobar at short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Royals leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. David DeJesus will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
And here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
And this is hit well towards the hole. Look at this. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught, as that'll be an infield single.
I think you have to tip your cap to the effort we're seeing out there. Getting this ball before it gets through into left field. But about the only way you're going to throw a guy out from there is if the hitter actually trips getting out of the batter's box. And he'll beat this out easily.
Here's Desmond Jennings now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And he thought to bunting here with the number 8 hitter up there.
Well, I'm more of a National League guy, so I'd maybe think about it, but in the American League, you just don't see it used all that often.
From the stretch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. He waits, now the pitch. And he goes the other way with it, hit well, but this is a foul ball. The next 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Comes set, now the pitch. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. The 2-2 coming. Swing and a miss, and they'll keep Jennings off base as he's retired for the first out.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, he'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1.
Okay, pitch down.
Now the 1-0. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 1-2 with one away. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
And that's actually a lot tougher play than it looks out there in right field. You know, sometimes off of a right-hander's bat, that ball can kind of curl away from you, but he stays right with it to put it away.
John Hyatt will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. First offering on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. On the way. Off the plate again, and it's 2-0.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Now the 2-0. Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lined hard to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, neither offense has really made a huge impact so far, but finally maybe a little sign of life. He drives this ball for 2 bases, and even though they've had trouble scoring runs, they're not out of this thing by a long shot. A couple more of these could get him right back into it.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. They trail it here 3-0. Noriaoki will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Here's the 1-0. Goes the other way, and he got a lot of it out to deep left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
So one gone for the shortstop, Alcides Escobar. First pitch to him. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Now the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Throw on to first takes care of him. Two very quick outs to start the home fifth.
The designated hitter, number 16, Butler.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in the right-handed hitting Billy Butler. First pitch coming. That tails back over, strike one.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
And now a pitch on the way. Ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Look into McCann, the 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
One, two. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And Loney will put this one away without trouble, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Will Myers will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. And there's the Jackson fastball as he uses it to get ahead 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Evan Longoria will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
One out, nobody on. The 1-1 home. There for it, Escobar. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out.
And I'll tell you what, a 3-0 lead with the way this guy's throwing must look like a 10-0 lead to these guys. I mean, they just haven't been able to solve him at all so far.
Brian McCann will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3-4-5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's taken for strike one.
The further this game goes along, you get the sense that sooner or later, somebody's going to run into one of these fastballs and hit one out of here.
Now here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, I mean, when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
2 out, nobody on. The pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2 home. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
With 2 away, you're just looking to get on base somehow, especially when this guy hasn't given you anything so far. So, at the very least, make him work out of the stretch and throw a few more pitches here.
James Loney will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. Now the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
The 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. One-two pitch to Loney. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing.
Here comes a 2-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's another 2-2. And they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Royals 3, the Rays nothing. Mark Lowe will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the sixth.
Number 35, Mark Lowe.
Back with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. Matt Vasgersian here as Eric Hosmer gets ready to start things out for Kansas City. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Under it is Jennings as he makes the catch for the first out.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark has really played large tonight. And, you know, we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out there.
Alex Gordon will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Now the first pitch. And no swing apparently, ball 1.
Yeah, he started to go up the ladder there, but then he realized in time that he wasn't going to get there.
And the pitch. Upstairs with it yet again. It's 2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here comes the 2-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 2-1 now to Gordon. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Due up next is Salvador Perez. Here he comes on 3-1. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Now here it comes. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. KC down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. David DeJesus will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
David DeJesus.
Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The next pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. The 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. And this is hit hard up the middle. And, in fact, gets through. It's a leadoff single for DeJesus.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because it would have taken his head off.
Here's Desmond Jennings now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
Look out, watch the movement.
Jennings awaits the 1-0. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Here comes the 2-0. In there, 2-1. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game. DeJesus on at first with none out. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set. Now the pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Escobar. Relay. Gets the fleet-footed Jennings. Well done. It's a double play.
I think this one falls into the category of tailor-made. Here you go. 1, 2 hops to second, the feed to the bag, and a 4-6-3 double play. That's as easy as it comes.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. As he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. Now here's the pitch. Grounded foul off to the right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a pitch on the way. And this one's taken by Escobar. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes a 1-2. And a swing here by Escobar, but this is going to find the seats down the left side. A foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. 2 out, nobody on. They'll try again, 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. 2-2. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. Nothing doing for Tampa. Still down 3-0. Mike Moustakas will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
This guy's one of those unsung type pitchers. He's not the setup guy, he's not the closer, but these are the guys that keep you in the ball games, and he's doing the job here.
Omar Infante will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Pitch on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
1 out, nobody on. Here it comes now to Infante. Hit high and deep out to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series as the Royals have extended their lead to 4-0.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On to first, and there were 2 down.
This is a pretty simple play for a catcher right here. It's a nice pitch, and it looks like he might have chopped it right down off a home plate. You can see the catcher get out of his crouch, take it on one big hop, and then just make the good strong throw to first to get him easily.
Here's Nori Aoki. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and even though that's a tough one to get on top of, I think he'd say he got away with one right there. That's in too good a location when the matchup's not in your favor.
Now here it comes. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. The pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 0-2 once more. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw on to Loney will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Royals tack on 1 more on the strength of this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 4-0 KC. John Hyatt will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Here's the first offering. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Back into the stretch for him again as we take a look at his line so far. It's almost like he's kept that shutout going with smoke and mirrors because he's definitely given up his share of base runners. They just haven't amounted to anything so far.
Ben Zobrist will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
First pitch on the way. And he takes ball 1.
You've got to wonder if fatigue's becoming a bigger factor here to start the 8th.
A runner at first with no outs here. The 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
You can tell he's starting to get a little jumpy out there. He's got to take his time and really focus in on the glove.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. 1 there. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Well, this is a much easier play for a left-handed first baseman to make, especially when you're charging in like that. He doesn't have to turn his back to the play, so he gets a good gauge on whether he still has time or not, and he's able to fire on to second base in time to get that force out.
Here's Will Myers. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Pause, now the pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Well, this is quickly becoming a situation where you'd like your guy to hit the complete game, but once you get into that 115, 120 range, you have to be concerned.
Evan Longoria will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Call right here. Double play till say it, and you know.
Now here's the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Danger here as this is a guy who can make this a 1-run game.
And if he does, make him do it out to right field. I wouldn't give him anything he can pull.
1-0 on the way. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Here's the 1-1. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And Hosmer won't be able to get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. And the run is in from second as they're on the board for the first time. 4-1 now.
And with that, there goes the shutout here in the 8th inning. Now if they're going to make a game of this thing, they're going to have to string a few more hits together in a hurry.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And the call's gone out. That's going to be all for Edwin Jackson. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Kelvin Herrera will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away. Brian McCann will be the first to greet him here as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. From the belt, kicks and deals. And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up.
The 1-0 now to McCann. Look out, 2-0 now.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Now the 2-0 home to McCann. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Now the 2-1. Nipped the corner, 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Come on, guys. Turn 2. Hey, turn it up.
Here he comes on 2-2. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. James Loney, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Well, I think he's upset here because that pitch has not been a strike all night. You'll see here on show track, it's still not a strike. He's got a definite gripe. I want to have a word or two myself.
James Loney will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Now here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
Get the strike out there.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And a good cut by Loney, but he didn't get it, and quickly it's 0-2 now.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
Set, now the pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Rays will settle for just the 1. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Royals out in front, 4-1. Brandon Gomes is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Brandon Gomes.
Alcides Escobar will step in to start things for the Royals, and after that it'll be Billy Butler. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now a ball hit sharply down the line at third, but this is foul for the first strike. Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Look into McCann, the 1-1.
Nope.
And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's the 2-1 now.
Hey, that's the winner, Dale.
Ready on 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
3-1 on the way. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. And a diving effort, but this will just tip off his glove, and that's a base hit.
The designated hitter, number 16, Billy Butler.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the DH, Billy Butler. First pitch coming. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. Here's the 1-0 pitch now to Butler. 1-1.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that two-seamer running in.
Comes set, now the pitch. That's swung on and lifted down the left field line. There to take it is DeJesus, and that's your first out of the inning. 4-1 our score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the two starters. So a runner at first now with one away, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. He's ready. Now the pitch. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
This play right here is all about getting a great read and a good angle on the ball when it's hit. Great jump, runs it down, and that saves extra bases.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
He waits, now the pitch. And a good-looking swing there from Gordon, but he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
He's set, now the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Now the 1-2. And Gordon swings and pulls his pitch down the line in right, but it's back up into the crowd, foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now another 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. One left for Kansas City as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Greg Holland is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. David DeJesus will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far.
Number 7, David DeJesus.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
And against a guy like this,
you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
One on the way. And that misses. 2-1.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Here's the 2-1 to DeJesus. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Center fielder,
Desmond Jennings will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. First offering on the way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here comes the 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
The 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here he comes on 2-1. To 2-2 now. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
2-2 pitch on the way. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. 1 out, nobody on. Full count pitch on its way. And this is going to be a foul ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, as a closer, you don't want to walk anybody, but obviously that's not always going to be the case. So with 1 away, that gives these guys renewed hope.
Yunel Escobar will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1. Edwin Jackson in line for the victory, barring a late turnaround. He's ready now. The pitch. Low with a fastball here. In the dirty, it's ball 1. 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
In now, John Hyatt. And he lays off there, 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
The 1-0 home. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
Here's the 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Two out with the man at first. The 2-1. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and that is going to put an end to this one. And the Royals have battled back to knock this series up at 2 games apiece as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
Look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and prove your mettle. I think his performance here was by far the big key to this ball game.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Royals come out on top, 4-1. Good night from Kansas City.
Our final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rays, 1 run, 8 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. The winning pitcher is Edwin Jackson. Credit the save to Greg Holland. The loss goes to Alex Cobb. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Kauffman Stadium, 40,793. The Royals thank you for attending and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.